interactive legal drama adventure computer game, released in 1995 by Brøderbund, in which the player plays the role of a prosecutor attempting to convict an artist for grand theft and the first-degree murder of his business partner. The player must first examine evidence, then interview witnesses, and finally go to trial to secure a conviction. The program was developed by Peter Adair and Haney Armstrong of Adair and Armstrong. Someone's dead. Someone's lying. Can you prove murder one? So this game served as a departure from what Brøderbund usually published, and was first in their catalog to tackle human drama and filmmaking in this way. San Francisco City Hall Courthouse was used for the courthouse setting, and the actors were filmed separately in front of a blue screen. The shot was composited later using computer software. The game has a high degree of realism due to having San Francisco Assistant District Attorney Al Giannini as a legal consultant during the script writing and filming. The game is played through the eyes of San Francisco DA Sterling Granger, and it's FMV. Oh, so this is kind of interesting. I don't think this is it doesn't look like a spoiler. Based on the player's overall performance, there are several possible outcomes to the game, and you can probably guess what they are since it culminates in a courtroom, a case. The worst possible outcome is that the case is simply dismissed. The game may also end in an acquittal or being convicted of lesser crimes, and the best possible outcome is a conviction for both grand theft and first-degree murder. So usually when we determine, we want to play to get a good ending. So we definitely don't want a bad ending. We want a good ending. Obviously, the best ending is best. So I think we can probably all agree that the case being dismissed does not constitute a good ending. I guess the guy's acquittal is also not a good ending. I mean, if we're the prosecutor, we want a conviction. So we definitely don't want him being convicted of lesser crimes. Now the question is, or an acquittal, of course. Yeah. So the question is, do we want the best possible outcome would be a GG, obviously, grand theft and first-degree murder. But if we get second-degree murder or manslaughter, is that a GG? Maybe he is innocent. I don't know. But we're the prosecutor, so we need a conviction. We're not worried about the real justice here, Silo. If we're the prosecutor, we need a conviction. So the question is whether do we need a first degree to get a GG or second degree murder? I'm guessing since the game is in the first degree, we need a first degree conviction. A conviction for first-degree murder, not second-degree murder or manslaughter. So I know probably not too many people are familiar with the game, but I'm wondering whether we want... Maybe we don't care so much about the... Yeah, what I would propose is GG will be conviction for first-degree murder. The grand theft is not going to matter. Obviously, ideally, we have the grand theft conviction too, but I think because the game's called in the first degree, I think we want a first conviction for first degree murder. Yes, exactly, Dark. I'm with you there. So I think that'll be our winning condition, will be conviction for first degree murder. So as far as the game reception goes, GameSpot praised its originality and accessibility. CD-ROM Today, that's a great name for a magazine. CD-ROM Today, or maybe it's a newspaper, Today, wrote, "The interface is blessedly simple, the writing is snappy and realistic, and the acting is generally believable and only occasionally hammy, and the graphics are well designed and rendered." From Barbie to Mortal Kombat, Gender in Computer Games, wrote that the game is less about solving the mystery and more about making a strong case. Often one may know the truth, but the witness hasn't yet been convinced to tell the truth on the stand. Therefore, the game is more about emotions and relationships rather than facts. In the First Degree was nominated for the Cody Awards 1996 Best Adventure / Role-Playing Software Prize, which ultimately went to Oregon Trail 2. Okay, good. All right, great. Yep, so we're agreed on that, Aardvark. Thank you. Yeah, bad endings will count as deaths, indeed. Bad ending will count as a death, yes. And in 1995, In the First Degree was adapted into a novel of the same name by screenwriter Dominic Stansberry under the pen name Dominic Stone. He also worked on screenwriting for the game. An official strategy guide was also released. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find any manuals. I couldn't find a manual. I don't know if anyone else found like a manual for the game, but I certainly was not able to. Although, in this case, I didn't look more than a couple of minutes, but... So, I don't know if we will be able to look at that, unfortunately. But if someone was able to get a hold of it, please let me know. Alright, we'll do last call for time and death guesses. I mean, hopefully it doesn't sound like it. If it's FMV and it's fairly straightforward, we might not necessarily need the manual, even though it'd be cool to look at. Okay, you can find out. Okay, thanks, Aardvark. Oh, really? Ooh, I'm gonna have to read about that later. Huh. Cool. Good pup, Rufus. Alright, we'll also turn on buys here just in case anyone wants to buy anything. And now we're going to turn off responses. Alright, we got 2 from Dark here. We'll get rid of the older one. Looks like we got 1 response from everybody else. Okay, we got our time death guesses, and let's just deaths. Okay, cool. Hey, how's it going, Rex? Oh, sorry, Rufus. Didn't mean to startle you, buddy. Yeah, very good trip. It was actually an excellent trip. Went better than I could have expected. Great family time, and my nieces and my sister and so forth, and had a really cool time in hiking. We did a lot of great hiking. A lot of canyons, including Grand Canyon, Sedona, etc. Okay, so let's turn off buys then. No buys there. Turn on our buy timer. Alright, and let's take a look at the time and death guesses. How much you stand to win? Cow, the low guess, 3 hours, 48 minutes. Mantis the first over 4 hours. Rack, 5 hours. Materian, 6 hours. Moff, 7 hours. Akago, 8. Nox, 9. Ambrosine, 10. Walter, 11. Olimars, 12. Straightman, 13. Critical, 14. Shakai, 16. Arish, 27 hours, has the high guess. And OJ Simpson says, "If I did it, Hippo couldn't prove it." Damn. I'm already getting taunted even before the case has even gotten underway here. Jeez. Heckled, if you will. Alright, and let's take a look at the death guesses. Bunch of folks there at no deaths. Boss with 1. Mantis the first at 2 deaths. Rack 5-3. Hardvark 5. Amberseen 7. Nico Moth and Company 10. Jump all the way up. Oldamar's 24 deaths. Walter, the high death guess, at 58 deaths. And OJ Simpson says deaths are not applicable. Okay, so I think we're ready to get underway. I think this is only like the second, maybe the third game we haven't been able to look at the manual for. Very sad. Part of me just died inside. I do qualify for low latency. I didn't know, Matt, whether because it said that it would affect video quality. I don't know how severely, and maybe because we're not playing like 4K quality games, maybe it doesn't matter so much. But I was worried about for those folks with lower internet connections, if the lower video quality would like. I mean, if we were trading, I don't want to make things tougher for folks with lower internet connections. I don't know if it's related at all. Hasn't affected things much? Ah, okay. All right, yeah, I mean, we can try it. You guys let me know, especially if you're on a slower connection. Let me know if it adversely affects things or not. I've seen that option available for maybe even close to 2 months now, but I decided not to do it because I didn't want to sacrifice the video quality. But yeah, let's give it a shot. Why not? I don't know if it's going to be like a real-time change or if it would only take place the next stream. Or maybe you'd have to refresh the stream. Let me quickly see. It's a good thought, though. Video quality. Okay, low latency. All right, there it is. I guess you can... It's now in place, so I guess you can try refreshing this stream and see if it... Oh, wait, no, do I have to save? No. All right, that was that. Yeah, I guess try refreshing the stream, see if it makes any difference for you or not. I don't know if it will. I could even check my own latency. That would be fun. Yeah, I could even test this out myself. Why not? Have any of you ever done that? Like you... you watch your own stream while you're streaming? Until I start the next stream. Okay, it makes sense. Makes sense. All right, so we'll get next time. I mean, again, this is not going to be a very long stream. There's going to be a little bit over an hour of actual game play inside such the late start. But yeah, whatever. It'll be okay. Yeah, we'll see how it works out. Curious to know. Okay, I got to restart the stream as well. Cool. Hey, fine, Nessa. Yeah, oh yeah, I hear you. I know it. Yeah, I know, Dark. Yeah, Chromecast makes it far worse. It adds on like another layer of latency. I could certainly understand that would make that better. I don't know. Should we try it now? We could try it now if you want. I mean, it would work nicely because we haven't started the game yet. So I could cut stream now and we could try it. You guys are game. Don't mind a 60-second break. All right, we'll try it. Yeah, okay, let's try it. All right, so I'm going to cut stream here, but we'll be back in about a minute. All right, be right back.